with regards to the homework, I mean, translation again, it basically means slide, right? So let's look at this first question right here. If K is the image of A after the translation, which means A is the original, okay? And K is the result. What did we have to do to go from A to K? Well, we went down by 1, over by half a step, and then over by a full step, okay? Under the same rule of sliding the translation, which point is the image of J? Well, if J is here, right, and we're gonna follow that same rule, we went down by a whole chunk, went over by half a piece, and then over by a full piece, then obviously the next point that's left over is going to be F, right? So the correct answer to this question is that which point is the image of J? It's gonna be point F. And how do you know? Because we follow the same rule, okay? Whatever rule it is, you apply to one piece as you apply to the other. This piece right here is actually quite harder. It's asking what's the y-intercept of this equation here after this transformation notation. Well, in the previous video, I explained the transformation notation, but first let's take a look at this. 3y minus 4x equals 12. This requires you to convert from standard form, so we're gonna add 4x like we normally do. We're always solving for y at this point, so now 3y is equal to 4x plus 12, and I'm going to be dividing by 3, right? And if I'm dividing by 3, I get y is equal to 4 over 3x plus, and 12 divided by 3, which is 4. Okay, so now the question is, what is the y-intercept? Well, what's the b value here? The b value in this case is 4, and if b value is 4, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the b value right there, okay? And it's actually 0, 4. This is 0, 4. They want you to take 0, 4 and apply the transformation of -3, -8. Well, that basically means -3, you take the x value and you minus 3 from it. X minus 3 is -3, and then 4 minus 8 is -4. So what's the new y-intercept after this? Well, the new y-intercept is actually going to be -3, -4. So start at 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's the new -3, -4, and that's pretty much it. So actually, they kind of wanted you to graph all this. So up by 4, over by 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then that's your line right there. Give me 1 second. Let me get my trusty ruler. This is the line right here. But since now that the y-intercepts change and nothing else, you still go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So that's where the new line is. Like the original y-intercept used to be here, but now it's here.